Hi everyone, it's Gina and I have a very quick layout for you today. I'm starting with some white cardstock and I'm going to scrapbook that photo of some waves, and I'm going to use that blue and white floral pattern paper. I'm going to pull out some dazzlers here from Shimmers, and you're going to see me be very frustrated in a couple minutes. So I open it up, I realize that it is dry. And so I think up to myself that I'm going to go pick a different color. And as you can see, that blue doesn't match. That blue doesn't match at all. And so I decide that, you know what, I'm just going to get this Shimmers to work. And so I'm going to use some elbow grease. I am going to push it through that stencil as hard as I can because I really wanted that seafoam green color to go up against this dark blue floral paper to bring out some colors on my layout, because my photo, though it's shot in full color, it was very cloudy that day and it doesn't pick up a lot of the color of the ocean. So I put it up on the top, and then here you're going to see me really struggle because now I'm using the stuff that's around the edges of the bottle, and that stuff was really dry. So I'm going to use the metal spatula here. I'm going to try to heat it with my heat tool to make it more pliable. That doesn't work. I'm going to use the rubber spatula to try to move it through. I just get very frustrated with it, but I'm determined to make it work. And here it's kind of like the point of no return once you start. You would have to start the layout all over again, and I certainly didn't want to do that. So I'm going to work it through, and then really this was a very simple layout to do. There's not a whole lot of layering going on. There's not a whole lot of, I think I spent so much time spreading this Dazzlers that I just got frustrated and wanted this photo on a page and to be done with the rest of it. So you're going to see me continue to work with that. I'm going to pull the stencil up, and then after cleaning off my fingers, then I'm going to pull the stencil up because I didn't want to get the Dazzlers on the other side of the paper. Then I'm going to try to use it and move it as much as I can to the very top. I'm not worried about that line in the center of the layout because my photo is going to go there, so that's not going to be a problem. I didn't want to waste the rest of the Dazzlers, so I go and I pull out my art journal, and I'm going to get a pair of gloves, and I'm going to move this around with my fingers using the, I'm sorry about the beeping in the background, that's my dryer, it's finished. It's calling me, my clothes need to be dried, so my clothes need to be folded. So I'm going to just use my fingers and spread this around, and then I'll close my art journal, and so I'll get this nice print on both sides, even though once I close it, it doesn't open up very well, but I let it dry. I don't know why I left all of this in the video, but there it is. The video would be like 4 minutes if I didn't leave this in there. I close it up, and then when I go to open it up, the papers tear. But that's okay. It's an art journal. So I'm going to pin it, I'm going to let it dry, and then I have a very nice background to use. I'm going to pop my photo up on some cardboard to give it some dimension and that shadow around it, and then I'm going to use that card that says "Let the sea set you free," and we really feel like that on New Year's. We go every year and we stay at the beach, and it's very nice. And then I'm going to use these thickers. I thought I would use some more of that paper to balance out the layout, but I thought with the seafoam green, you know what else is missing? I spritzed that white cardstock, and you guys didn't see that either. I've cut out the important parts and left the parts in that nobody wanted to watch. So there you go. I thought I was going to use those brads, and I apologize for my hair here, but I don't end up using them. I just do a lot of journaling here. So I spritz the back of that layout with a color that matches that seafoam green. I titled the layout 18 New Year's Day waves, and I actually do end up using the brads. I scrapbooked this quite a long time ago, and I thought I watched enough of it to be able to do the voiceover, but I guess I didn't. So I want the brads in 3 places to create that visual triangle, and I actually put it in 4 places to make, so basically I'm doing all the corners of the photo. And then I decide that I don't like it on that cardboard. It was a little too high on that cardboard, so I pull it off the cardboard, and when you use that type of glue, it's a little bit forgiving and it takes a little bit to dry. So I was able to pull it off that cardboard, and then I'm going to just put it up on some foam adhesive, and I'm much happier with the distance between the paper and the photo. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this very quick video, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.